Jasper, right. Did you shoot your mom and Matthew today?
Well, you're basically saying that I did, so do you even need my answer?
Chilling interrogation video of a teenager allegedly caught in a major and deadly lie. Their mom and her boyfriend were found dead inside their home.
Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. What is going on? Why is that door smashed?
So uncanny.
The alleged tall tale that started on the scene and continued into the interrogation room that allegedly led to a chilling admission.
Other people are going to look at this interview, and they're going to want to know, is this a monster over here, or is this somebody who made a terrible mistake?
We're on the case, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. Today we're going to show you newly released body cam and interrogation video in a brutal double murder case out of Palm Bay, Florida. And it starts with a 911 call. A teenager crying, telling the dispatcher that she's home alone and something terrible has happened.
Is there anyone else at home with you?
Not anymore.
Oh man, I know this is really scary. Your mom and her boyfriend should be on their way home?
No, they...
Okay. Take a deep breath. We'll get in touch with your parents just as soon as officers get there, okay?
When officers arrived, they found exactly what she described. Blood on the floor, a smashed door, and two people dead inside. But the girl standing outside, she was about to tell them a story that almost made sense. Almost. According to the Palm Bay Police Department, that call came in just after midnight on July 7th, 2024. And the address was a home on Bencher Road. The caller, 16-year-old Jasper Egler, referred to in court documents as Julia Egler. According to the arrest affidavit, Julia told the 911 dispatcher that an unknown man had broken into her home through a backsliding glass door. She said that she grabbed her two dogs and hid in her bedroom, too scared to come out. She claimed she waited there for hours, listening to the intruder move through the house before finally emerging to find her mother and her mother's boyfriend dead. But when officers arrived on scene that morning, they walked into something that would quickly unravel that story and turn their attention right towards this teen and what they found inside. And what Julia told them over the next several hours is now captured in this newly released body cam and interrogation footage. Police say not only did she confess to the killing, she tried to make it look like someone else did it. Hey guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret on how we put these stories together. We partner with TruthFinder for the public record searches that we do here on Law&Crime. TruthFinder saves us research time so we can focus on reporting crime, not paperwork. And you can use TruthFinder as well. You type in a name to find addresses, criminal history, and more. It's our go-to tool for checks, and it's one of the largest search services in the United States. And with the subscription, you get unlimited confidential searches to check on new neighbors. You can vet people you meet online or find someone to reconnect with. You can even look up registered sex offenders nearby or do a background search on yourself. Stay informed, stay safe, check public records with TruthFinder now at truthfinder.com/OTC. When officers first pull up, body cameras are already rolling, and you can hear the panic in her voice, the crying, the confusion, as officers try to figure out what happened inside this home. 16-year-old Julia Egler, who had just called 911 claiming an intruder killed her mom, Kelley McCollom, and her mom's boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Szejnrok, meets them in the driveway.
How you doing?
We're 10-12.
What's going on? Okay. Why is there blood on the floor?
Because they're...
Huh?
Please help.
What? You okay? Are you okay? Are you bleeding?
No.
Who's bleeding?
I'm on there.
Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. What is going on? Why is that door smashed?
So uncanny.
252, can we have medical respond? We have blood on the floor.
Who's bleeding? Where's your mom? Stay here. Stay here. Hey. Hang on. It was 10:33. Somebody stay out here with her.
Kevin, you got it?
Yeah.
Just have a seat right here.
You ready?
Yep.
Please help me. If I had just grabbed the phone.
Huh?
It just grabbed the phone.
If you just grab the phone in time?
The dogs locked up.
They're in my room. No, they're just in my room.
Is the door to your room open?
No, they're closed.
Okay. Are you hurt anyway?
No. No.
Can you start a crime scene log?
I wish Jacob was here.
We have 43.
Hey, what's your name?
Julia.
Huh?
Julia Egler.
Julia Egler?
Egler.
Egler? Okay, who do you live here with, hon? Your mom, are you okay? Are you injured at all?
Physically, no.
No? Okay. Who else lives here? Just your mom?
Her boyfriend was around a lot.
Her boyfriend? What's his name?
Matthew.
Matthew? Was there any arguments or anything tonight?
Between who?
With
Page
me?
7-252.
Me and my mom used to argue a lot.
You have a crime scene
told
log
her I loved
Just
her.
going to get it started.
I should have told her I loved
that will
her.
help you.
Still standing outside the house where her mom and Matthew Szejnrok are lying dead inside, Julie begins telling officers what she says happened, describing an unknown man breaking in through the back door, her dogs barking, and her hiding alone in her bedroom.
You live here?
Yeah.
Okay. Who lives here with you?
Mom.
Your mom? Yeah. What?
Her boyfriend hanged out around here a lot.
Okay. Who's your boyfriend?
Matthew.
Who? Matthew? How long have they been together?
About a year now.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask you a couple basic questions just so we can get an understanding here, and I'll give you a couple minutes to, collect yourself and process. Were you asleep? No? Okay. At the time of what?
When it started.
What started?
When he came up to the window.
Matthew came up to the window?
No, I don't know who it was.
You don't know who it was? Okay. This front window right here?
No, it was in glass sliding doors. Or back door. It was. You can go up to that.
Where was your mom at?
Her and her boyfriend were out. They were buying. I heard that.
Okay. And so they were out when you heard this person come up to the window? Okay. What time was this at?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just focused on getting my dogs and running to my room.
Was this like a couple minutes ago?
No, it was like hours ago.
A couple hours ago?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She tells officers that her mom, Kelley McCollom, and McCollum's boyfriend were out getting food when she first heard someone at the sliding glass door and insists she never saw the intruder's face.
So you're in your room. Do you hear this person moving around in the house?
Oh, sorry, it's gross. Yeah, I think I could. I think they broke. I think they broke something. 'Cause I heard like loud banging.
Okay. When did the banging stop?
I'm not entirely sure. It was just. It's just so scary. You get that other shit.
Yeah.
Why do you think you felt that way?
At my house or something bullying or.
But your mom was not home when this happened? Okay. Did you hear her arrive home?
I was in my room and
You think what?
I was in my room and it was so loud. It was so loud.
Julia then claims she heard gunshots from inside the house, but she says that she stayed locked in her bedroom for what felt like hours before finally coming out and finding her mother and Matthew Szejnrok dead.
So how long ago did you hear these gunshots?
Like hour-ish, maybe more. I couldn't tell how much time passed. It just felt like so long. The silence was so loud. I couldn't take it anymore when I came out. I'm sorry.
You're okay. It's completely understandable. It's a very traumatic and shocking event. What did you see when you came out?
Sitting there now. Just a bloody mess.
Okay. Did you see anything other than blood?
Well, there's those two words in there.
Two people?
Yeah, my mom and her boyfriend came home and killed him.
Who killed them?
I don't know. I don't know who he was.
But as Julia continues describing a violent break-in, officers moving through the home begin noticing evidence that just does not match her story, including multiple shell casings inside. There's a knife near one of the victims and damage that does appear to be staged.
Shell casings in there, and also there, outside of that door. There's an axe with sledgehammer right close to the door. There's shells, not spent, but there's shell rounds outside the back door, which look like the same ones that are in the bathroom. There's like 3 or 4 shell casings in there.
Yeah, we cleared. Yeah, we cleared everything. Me and 87 cleared it. Yeah, they cleared it. So female is in the kitchen. Male is in this room over here.
In the bathroom.
Shell casings are by him. Looks like murder suicide. You can see where he busted into the screen door in the back.
Yeah, there's some axe back there on the floor.
Does this juvenile live here? Yeah, she's the daughter of the female, not the male.
While one group of officers speaks calmly with Julia outside, checking her for injuries and asking about school and family, others inside the house are documenting the crime scene and quietly raising questions about what actually happened.
Hey Julia, did anyone check you? I just want to double check you and And make sure there's nothing on you, no weapons or anything like that, just for everyone's safety, okay? Do you mind standing up for me, hon? Alright. And if you just turn around, put your hands right here on that thing right there. Okay? Right here. Yeah. You're not in trouble or anything, but this is just for everybody. Nothing on you that's gonna poke, stick, or stab me, hon? Yeah.
How old are you? 16. You go to Heritage? This is Heritage's area, right?
Yeah, she's homeschooled.
Homeschool?
Are these your AirPods? You use those a lot?
I'm like, I was walking for like Christmas or birthday or something.
Oh, okay. You use them to go to sleep or anything like that? Yeah. And music calms me down a lot. I used to do that a lot, listen to music before I went to bed. Fall asleep with my headphones in my ears. Are you wearing a ball or anything like that? Yeah. Okay. Does it have underwire in it?
No, I don't think it has wires in it, no.
Okay.
You probably told the detective and I probably missed it. Did you just come back?
Investigators note that Kelley McCollom's truck is still warm. The keys are found near one of the victims, and there's no firearm located near the bodies. They also discovered the dogs that Julia claimed were with her inside a locked bedroom. They're not roaming the house during the supposed home invasion.
Yeah. Do we know where
Probably.
the truck come back to her? This is mom's truck.
That's mom's
That's
truck.
mom's?
Yeah.
And it's her mom's, yeah. And it's warm. Yep.
Yeah,
The
it's still
engine's
warm to the touch. I mean, it's not hot, but it's warm.
Were they cold to touch here?
Didn't check.
We haven't checked them. They are.
I do not.
Do not.
Not on me.
Brooke, you got gloves?
I got extra large.
Aaron. Okay.
We cleared it.
213.
Yeah.
I have a.
Extra large.
I'll send out to the staff on this one. Monitor, I don't know. I'll try to monitor northwest.
You didn't see a zero in there, right?
I did not. Like I said, there's a knife on the counter, but I didn't see a handgun or a rifle.
Riz, can I borrow your flashlight? I need this flashlight.
You can hit the little paddle thing and it'll dim it.
No, I got to,
Hit the paddle.
no, this, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I gotta figure out what kind it is so I can buy a new one. Is this you guys, do you think?
No, that was not us because we did not step in any blood. We were very careful.
Does he have shoes on?
Yeah, he's wearing sneakers.
Alright. This is him.
His look like these look like Converse. Those look like Converse.
Is she wearing shoes? The daughter came out this way too, so she's daughter's not?
No, mom is not.
Oh, mom's not? Okay.
No, mom's got flip-flops.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, 0? I don't see, there's a bunch of empty shells in there, but I don't see a 0.
Probably under him, we'll just leave it.
Yeah. There's the keys to the truck are right there next to him. Spent shell casings. Knife.
Yeah, there's a big butcher knife in there.
Yeah.
Right outside the door, there's an axe where he broke the glass.
I take it we opened the garage door?
Yes. Yeah, when we cleared it, it was closed when we got here.
Yeah, she's still pulling. This is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are, I think, daughters.
Is daughter wearing shoes?
I believe so. I believe she's wearing Converse.
Yeah.
She would fit that.
Yeah, that's exactly what those are.
Her room is right there. Right here.
So she
He
literally.
was waiting on her. And you go.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's sobbing. I should have said I love you more. She knows her mom's dead already.
Nicole,
She said that they got into a fight tonight.
Nicole's talking to her, so I'll calm her down a bit.
Let's hope.
You want me to contact Lucia or Well, she has
Yeah, but they're out
her
of state.
20-something-year-old son. So her brother is in Louisiana, and her dad was in Texas. So she said she has another family in her area. So I can start reaching out to.
The thing is, there's like 4 empty shells of casings in there.
Her gun's probably underneath them.
Awesome.
28 codes can be 17.
So he's gonna have been shot more than once.
I mean, there's a lot of shell casings.
Yeah.
I honestly, you would have thought she heard
Gunshots.
a lot.
Yeah, it should have been like a lot of gunshots.
We haven't even received any other phone calls. I thought anything about it though. And it's fireworks. People have been shooting off fireworks.
Yeah, maybe that's the case too. People just thought it was fireworks.
The dogs aren't in her bedroom.
The dogs are in her bedroom.
So whose bedroom is this? The purple one that's open. I've never been here. Yeah, but I've never been inside.
It's probably mom's. There's not another bedroom on the other side of the house.
Did we go in this room with the closed door? No, the dogs are in there.
Yeah, we went in there and cleared it. The dogs are in there.
Okay.
We locked them back in there.
So the dogs were out when we were here.
The dogs were.
When we came in, that door was closed and the dogs were in there. This door was open, bathroom door was open, that door was closed.
This been kicked in. I wonder if this is a daughter's bedroom. Somebody went in this room.
Yeah, I'll stand by.
Oh, this is mom's room.
This one is the purple one. That's probably the daughter's. That's probably the daughter's room with the dogs in it.
Mm-hmm.
Should be 2 dogs in there.
I may be a sergeant, but dang. But thank you.
Do you want me to grab tape and tape any of this off?
I mean, it's pretty much contained for now. We got cars blocking off.
Sucks. That sucks.
That's crazy, but she's right. We didn't have any because of all the fireworks stuff. But nothing came out in this area.
A few hours later, detectives bring Julia to the Palm Bay Police Department for a recorded interview.
I was informed that you like to go by Jasper. Is that accurate? Because I don't want to, Yeah. And what are your pronouns, if you don't mind me asking?
I usually go by he.
He? Okay. So obviously it's been a couple of hours, so and you've been with us, so I gotta read you this thing. Your rights first, and then we can go through everything with you and figure out what's going on.
Hey, Julie, Jasper, is that you want to go by? I'm Detective Cedric. I work with Detective Brown. You're in high school. What's the highest grade level you went?
I'm in 9th right now.
I'm sorry?
I'm in 9th right now.
Okay, so you know how to read and write?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how old are you?
16.
16? Okay. All right. Doing good in school? Yeah. Okay. Well, we talked to you on scene, so what we want to do is just go over some more things. At first, what we do is go and look at the crime scene, and then we come back and ask you questions that make sense, that helps make sense of it, okay? Because we wasn't there, okay? I never met you before. I don't think Detective Brown never met you before. So, which is a good thing, that we don't know you, you know? So, she's gonna read you your rights. It's called Miranda warnings, and then from there, we're gonna go ahead and talk. You can ask us questions too if you want to also, okay? All right.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time until you speak with a lawyer. You may choose not to answer any particular questions. Do you understand each of these that I read to you? Now, we're reading you this based off, procedure. You're not under arrest. You're not in trouble. But just because of the amount of time that you've been here, it's just standard procedure.
I just want to be fair to you. That's it.
Right.
So.
Okay. Do you understand those?
At first, detectives tell her that they simply just want to clarify details from the scene, but it doesn't take long before they make it clear that the evidence inside the house doesn't match her story about this masked intruder that came in and killed her mom and her mom's boyfriend.
So Jasper, I've been doing this job about 28 years now. I've been doing it for a while. And one thing I learned is that everybody that comes in this police department, a lot of them are good people that just make bad mistakes. Okay? Now, Detective Brown briefed me on what you told her out there on the scene. Okay? We looked over the crime scene, and some things are not adding up. Okay? And like I said, I never met you before. And I don't know what's going on in your house. I don't know what you're going through. But I do have a feeling that you have not told us exactly what happened there tonight. All right? And it doesn't make you a bad person because it probably scares you. Okay? This was a tragic event. All right? Okay? When people do things, usually there's a reason why they do it. Okay? One of the things I look for when I talk to people that's in here, one, I try to get the truth. Because good things come out of telling the truth. Because when you lie, and we can show that you're lying, it looks like that you have no remorse or you're hiding something. Okay? But everybody lies at first. They do. It's normal. Okay? But one thing I always try to find out is not just what happened, it's why it happened. Because that's just as important. Because there could be a good reason why this happened. Okay? But when you lie, it sounds like you're hiding something. So I want to start over with tonight. Can we do that? Okay?
Investigators explain that surveillance cameras outside the home don't show anyone entering through the back sliding glass door. And they say the positioning of blood inside the house, the broken glass, and the shell casing suggest that something very different from a break-in happened. Now, as the interview continues, Julia describes frequent arguments with her mother, Kelley McCollom, particularly about her gender identity. And she tells detectives that she felt misgendered at home. And she says that the issue was brought up repeatedly during fights.
Well, me and her would have a lot of arguments about things, especially over me being trans. So she'd be like,
okay,
you're not a real boy and blah 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 and all, the whole spiel of transphobic stuff.
Okay.
But
she doesn't approve of your lifestyle she doesn't approve of that.
Would you say that
she was trying to kind of meet me in the middle, but it wasn't really working all that well all the time. She would try to call me child instead of, because it's more gender neutral rather than kind of meeting in the middle, I guess.
Okay. So, I could tell obviously this frustrated you. Is this a root of a lot of the arguments, or does it maybe not the root, or ends up being brought up in these arguments?
It's a thing that was brought up a lot in arguments.
Is she misgendering you?
Yeah.
So when you guys are arguing, is she intentionally, calling you she, or not using the appropriate pronouns, or not referring to you as Jasper and referring to you as Julia?
Detectives also ask about Kelley McCollom's relationship with her 22-year-old boyfriend, Matthew Szejnrok. This is a relationship where the two of them are 20 years apart in age. Julia tells them that she didn't support the relationship, and she made it clear that she didn't want him living in the house, describing ongoing tension when he was around.
How do you feel about that?
No, I didn't like it. I mean, I don't really support their relationship's the thing, so I think that's the only kind of like tension that there was between us, because it would always be kind of awkward when it was just me and him in the house, because we wouldn't say to each other.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, I don't really want you here, and it was kind of obvious because I didn't support the relationship at all.
Would you vocalize that to him, or at least around him?
Well, he knew. I mean...
Based on conversation with Mom or you?
Well, I mean, I would just say it. Like, I wouldn't really care. Like, I wasn't afraid to say it, and I think I made it pretty obvious that I didn't want him around.
After more than an hour of questioning, detectives stop circling around the inconsistencies, and they begin laying out specific pieces of evidence from inside the house, telling Julia directly that they just do not believe her account of this unknown intruder coming in and killing her mom and her mom's boyfriend.
Now, so I think this is tough for you, okay? To be quite honest with you, we don't believe that this is how this happened, okay? All right. We've looked over this crime scene, and there's things in this crime scene that's not adding up with what you're saying. Now listen, if you did something in there tonight, and if there was a reason why you did it, okay? If there was a reason why you did it, we would like to know that. Okay? Because I don't believe the story about someone coming into the house. Okay? There's evidence that shows that. We looked at your surveillance camera. Okay? We don't see nobody coming through that back door. Okay? We looked at your surveillance camera. We see your parents coming home through the front door. Okay? We see bloody footprints inside the dining room area in front of the rear sliding glass door underneath the glass. That blood should be on top of the glass. Okay? So, like I told you, I don't live at your house. I don't know what's going on in that house. But if you had to do something today that you thought you needed to do, we're giving you a chance to tell us that. Like I told you before, everybody that comes in this room, the first thing they do is lie, and that's normal. Because they're scared. They don't know what's going to happen. I'm fair, she's fair. We want to know what happened, not just what happened, why it happened. You know? Tell us what happened. I'm going to ask you straight up, okay? Are you the reason why? Did you hurt your parents today, your mom and Matthew? And if you did, was there a reason why you had to do it? Because we want to know what happened. We want to know if you did this, we want to know what caused you to do this. There got to be a good reason.
You expressed to us, you know, your frustrations with them misgendering you, them not accepting you, understanding you, and those are all valid and human nature. You know, I would be upset if someone was, you know, calling me something that I'm not, or calling me a name that I'm not, or calling me a boy and I very clearly identify as a girl. You know, that would offend me. As it would offend him. If someone called him a girl, I'm sure that would make him feel some type of way too. And it's perfectly valid for you to feel that way. But at the end of the day, you know, we are here. This is reality. He just laid out to you the things aren't adding up. And if there's something that took place between you guys and some sort of argument and they came at you or whatever the case may be, that's your story and that's your side to tell. But
and whatever you tell us, we're going to try to confirm that, you know. So, like I said, we want you to tell us what happened, because we may have to go back out to the crime scene and look at it a different way. All right? Okay, Julia? Okay. Did you hurt your mom and Matthew today?
After hours of back and forth and repeated confrontations about surveillance footage, blood evidence, and the lack of forced entry, detectives continue pressing Julia for a direct answer.
So Jasper, we're going to be honest with you. It's not really theoretical at this point. Everything he just stated to you is telling us that something happened that you're not telling us, right?
So you're basically saying that I'm the culprit.
We're not saying that at all. But evidence shows us on surveillance cameras, it shows them walking into the house. It shows nobody in the backyard. It shows nobody breaking into the house.
The way the camera is angled.
100%. But someone would be seen either hopping the fence, coming around the fence, whatever. And you know that. You know that the camera is angled a certain way. You know that you can walk out that sliding glass door and go undetected.
Yeah, and that's an interesting point you just made. So this is why we know trust me, we've seen a lot of crime scenes.
I'm saying there's a blind spot between the two cameras, and the way that they're angled makes it obvious.
Yeah. But
someone would have to know that. Someone would have to know that there's a blind spot there. Someone that's not random, that's not randomly coming to your back door and breaking the back door unbeknownst.
They're not gonna know any of that.
This person would have had to have known the way the camera's set up only by viewing it from an app, right?
I mean,
you can't really tell.
You see it from the outside of the house.
Sure, but you can't see the exact scope. There's wide lenses. You don't know exactly what it's viewing, but guess who does? And guess who just pointed that out? You do. So the only thing that makes sense in this instance here is that if this random person that you're saying came up to the back sliding glass door would have had to known that there was something to break the door, they would have had to come into the house and known that there was firearms inside the house, ammunition inside the house to use to then kill your mom and Matthew. For what reason? And then not only that...
At no point do they ever go to your door. And if you think he's worried about some dogs and he has a gun, he ain't worried about no dogs. Okay? So that didn't make sense right there. All right? Now, you was just about to say, what if it was you that did this?
I'm saying theoretically.
Okay.
Theoretically what?
What?
You said that get it off your chest and whatever, but it's like, that's not how that works. It's...
Of course, it's not going to go away that quick. It's not. But you gives us a reason, because other people are going to look at this interview, and they're going to want to know: is this a monster over here, or is this somebody who made a terrible mistake? And we're giving you a chance. Everybody that comes in here, we give them a chance to tell us what really happened. Okay? It shows remorse, and it also shows that this is something that they probably ain't gonna never do again. All right? So, it's the ball. I mean, you're there. Tell us what happened. Did either Matthew or your mom, did any one of them try to do anything to you when they came home? Huh?
No.
Okay. So what happened? And why?
Where are you at in the house when they get home? Because we know you were not in your bedroom.
I don't understand how you can say that, how you know I'm not in my bedroom. How would you know that?
So your bedroom door was closed, correct? At the time that this incident took place. The way that the blood spatter is projecting suggests that maybe that wasn't the exact case. It could have been closed, but maybe not all the way. Like you're saying, it was locked.
Well, I mean, I couldn't lock it. The lock is reversed on the door handle.
Okay. So where were you at when they arrived home? We are giving you this opportunity to express to us what happened, why it happened, what emotions you were feeling at the time that led you to this, right? We're all human. I've been explaining that this whole time. As a human to another human, or outsiders looking in, can know that, yeah, that triggered me too. Or if it was self-defense, yeah, of course, I would defend myself too. Anybody's going to look at it that way. But when we don't hear from you what took place, we have to go off what the evidence is showing us. And we have to paint the picture and tell the story for you. That's why we want you and are giving you the opportunity to tell us the story yourself. You made a comment earlier about silence being really loud. It's happening right now. And even though you're not saying it with your mouth, your silence is saying it is loud. Does that make sense?
Did you shoot your parents, your mom and Matthew? Julia.
I apologize. Jasper.
Jasper, right. Did you shoot your mom and Matthew today?
Well, you're basically saying that I did, so do you even need my answer?
Well, we want you, like I said, we want you to tell us what happened. And tell us what, we're giving you this opportunity to tell us what went on, what was going on to make you do this.
By the end of the interview, police say the story about a masked intruder had fallen apart. Julia Egler was placed under arrest for the deaths of her mom, Kelley McCollom, and Matthew Szejnrok. Now, this is the booking video recorded shortly after.
Just stand right here in front of us. Just relax this hand. I gotta just save the photo that's on there right now. So if you want to just. Is that Spencer? Yeah, the name and the DR. And then just save, because I'm sure they're going to want that photo. Kind of at an angle.
Alright, keep that still. Probably doing it
What color are the gloves you're wearing?
Hey, which one are you putting on?
Black. Huh?
Before you put her
Hey. Has he been arrested before? Because if not, he's gonna need to be fingerprinted too, so you might as well just hang tight a second.
is it fair? Okay.
He has been?
Yeah. You don't need anyone?
Nope.
Then put it in
B.
B.
Thank you. Left hand straight down. Lift. And then kind of make like a karate chop. Same thing here. Right hand. Karate chop. Alright, we'll go over here.
Oh, yeah.
Other than those were those earbuds or what were those? The little AirPods. AirPods. Okay. So other than those and the earrings, did you have any other property? Earrings. Yeah. Yeah.
No, nothing.
Are you able to take those out?
Please?
Yeah.
I mean, I can.
Yeah. It's gotta go on your property. I'll have you sign it for them. Alright. Did you want to provide a consensual swab of DNA? An oral swab? Oh, you did it? Okay. Alright. I wasn't sure. It's just part of our processing here. Okay. Alright.
According to the arrest affidavit, after hours of interrogation, Julia eventually admitted the truth that there was no intruder. Police say she confessed to taking her mom's .38 caliber revolver from her bedroom, waiting for Kelley and Matthew to return home, and then she opened fire the moment they walked through the door. According to the affidavit, she shot her mom multiple times, then turned the gun on Matthew as he pleaded for her to stop. When the revolver ran out of ammunition, she allegedly followed him into the bathroom, then stabbed him repeatedly with a chef's knife. Then she reloaded and shot him again. Julia was arrested and initially charged as a juvenile, but on August 7, 2024, a grand jury indicted her on 2 counts of first-degree premeditated murder. The state attorney's office announced that she would be tried as an adult. Under Florida statute and U.S. Supreme Court precedent, Julia is not eligible for the death penalty. If convicted, she faces life in prison. As of this recording, Julia Egler remains in custody awaiting trial. She's 17 years old, and we will continue to follow this case and bring you updates as they happen. That will do it for On the Case, presented by Law and Crime. Subscribe to us on YouTube and Spotify, and now we are streaming on Peacock. I'm Chris Stewart. We'll see you next time.